Hey guys, Recovery Addicts here. I'm out at a small school in Kaysville, Utah. I think it's Burton Elementary is the name. And I'm here with Jewel32. He's over there. He's already got a target. He's working on something there. He beat me too, and he's actually got a few coins ahead of me. We're going to be hitting the field today, hoping for some coins that are actually older than the school. We think the school was built about in the 70s, but this was some farmland, and it has a lot of history as well. So we'll give that a try. Always, we're looking for jewelry as well. So anything we find, we'll bring you in, and hopefully we'll have a great hunt. Yeah, we've got a penny signal here. It's coming in a little bit high, though. So it's a little bit underneath this grass here. Just going to feel for it with a probe. And I'm not feeling anything. That's strange. It definitely feels like it should be right about here. There we go. We've got something right there. It's close enough we can open up with the coin probe, so. And it is a penny. It's crusty, and I dinged it just a little bit with my probe. I need to dull this probe a little bit. It's a little too sharp. But at least I'm on the board with the penny. Okay, I've got a penny signal. It's coming up in the 20s here. Right near the surface. Whoa, whoa. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We have a little bit of bling. That may be silver. I'm just checking. I don't see a stamp on it. Well, maybe not. The edges look a little worn. Probably silver plated. It's a nice looking little earring. Sort of unique hanging feature there. Huh, cool. Got some bling. Okay, I have a 27 here, which is right in the range of dimes. Let's see what we've got here. This soil is actually really good to dig in. I'm really liking it. Not too many rocks, and plenty of moisture. Let's see. I think there's our coin. Let's check this guy out here. I think we have our first foreign coin of the day. Not sure if you can see that. Those telltale marks. I guess the back is a better giveaway. Those maple leafs say that we have a Canada cent. This is a 1952 Canada. Don't know who that would be on there. I don't know my British monarchy very well, but 1952 Canada. That's pretty nice. Okay, the signal comes in as a 14 on the VDI. It's finding it right near the surface, so let's see what that could be. It's definitely not on the surface. I'm not seeing anything there, which means it could be a larger object deeper. Might be some aluminum foil in here somewhere, maybe. Oh, there we go. Pencil. I think I broke it off in there. Back of the pencil is triggering the detector. This is an elementary school, so I imagine we'll find more of those today before we're done. Okay, I've got a quarter signal right about here. Appears to be a few inches deep, so I'll see if I can feel it from the top with the probe, or sense it, I should say, and feel. Throw that for now. Let's dig a plug and see what we can find here. I am about where first base would be on this old baseball field. The field looks like it has not been used for baseball in quite a while. I think it would be in the plug. Well, look at this. You can see right here, I've got at least a piece of a coin print. So right down here, there it is. There's our quarter. That's what we were looking for. This one is a 1984, just a Washington. 1982, excuse me. So we'll add that to the mix. Okay guys, today I am using Neil Jones Beach for Land settings. If you're not familiar with those, I do have a video I've put out. You can just search my videos for Neil Jones Beach for Land. The settings are great. I love them. They're deep and it finds tiny objects as well. This is the first time I've done a field like this with them, and I will say that for me today there's so much iron in this field that I've had to turn the horseshoe off. There's just way too many signals in the iron range to distract me. So I've got those off today, but other than that I am running his settings, and so far so good. So looks like we just found another quarter. So let's dig this one up and see what it looks like. There it is. Maybe not. We might have a larger object in here. Like a sprinkler type. It seems quite stationary, let's put it that way. I'm going to dig a plug around it and flip it up just so we can take a look. But it might either be, it's not in line for a base, a post for a base. It could be an old sprinkler pipe. Not in use anymore. We had to uncover it. Let's see what this looks like. That does look like there's a hole in the center. It is filled with clay. Looks like it's been filled for quite a while. But it has this lever off the side, and that might be, I'm not sure if it's a valve that you turn or if that's what you hold to unscrew the sprinkler off the top. It's definitely not moving anywhere, so I'm not going to try to pry on it. That's good to know, and it's coming in the high quarter range, so I'll watch for those as I'm out here in the field. Looks like we have a nickel signal right near the surface. Pretty good 13. And it is covered up, so we'll use the coin probe. There it is. When I use that probe, I'm pressing very, very lightly. Almost no pressure at all, just because it is so easy to damage a coin. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. It might be pull tab. It is. It's a pull tab. Nice solid 13. Sounded beautiful, just like a nickel, but nothing else in there. This is a strange signal. It sort of has the sound of a quarter, and then it tails off. So it makes a high pitch and then has a low tail. So it goes in the 30s and then drops to about an 18 or 19 on the end. So let's see what it is here. I'm close enough to that first, oh, I think that's my coin. I think I just felt it. Close enough to that first sprinkler that I don't think I'm hitting another one. But it's either two targets. Yeah, it's coin sized right there. It's in the center. I'm going to come in on top and pull the grass away like this. Oh, no. Did I just do that? I did. Thought I was coming in from the side, and I think I just scraped across the top of it. So let me feel around in here, see if I can feel the coin. I may have pushed it into the sidewall a little bit. Oh, there we go. And this is a States quarter. And you see, I said I could feel that. I just dragged my probe right across. I was trying to come in from the side and get it out. I thought it was high enough, but just scratched the whole face of that one. Oh, man. I need more practice, right? Okay, this came up as a 16, 17 on the VDI. which is the bottom end of pennies for me and the top end for pull tabs, unfortunately. But it also happens to be right in the middle of the ring area. so we dig. Ooh, that was close. Let's see what we have here. We have a Davis School District property tag. I don't know what this was affixed to, but it's not anymore. I remember these growing up because I did go to school in Davis School District. So this is pretty interesting. I imagine the right person could probably look that up and see if it was a desk or a computer, or don't think they use these metal tags on books. It was more stationary objects or furniture type things, but we'll take it. Just dug a penny signal and got a ring out of the tot lot here at the school. Looks like a junker from the first glance at it, but it's a unique look to it. Definitely not valuable, but sort of got like a repeating pattern all the way around with little CZ stones in it. First ring of the day. Okay, as far as pennies go, this is my oldest one of the day. For US coins, this is a 1965, which is a Lincoln. Just a memorial penny. But this is looking good. This little tot lot has actually got a ton of signals. Like it hasn't been detected in a long time. So the ring and the penny and a dime. I am skipping some junk signals. I've only dug three holes through here, and I know I've skipped some stuff, so I might go back and look for it. Okay, this comes up as a 16. Oh, I think that's it right there. Looks like just a piece of a rivet. Let's go over that again, make sure that's what it was. That was a lucky scoop. Yeah, that's what I heard. All right, that was quick. Okay, I've got a 1213 signal here. Could be a nickel. Could also be a pull tab. Could be a pencil. Told you we were going to find another one of those. This one came in a little bit lower. The last one was at a 14. This one has more eraser in it. So that won't make a difference, but let's see what else we can find. Okay, I just got a 30 signal, and I think I can see it right there through the wood chips. Looks like a nice shiny quarter. Sorry, I'll show you my knee. Nice. I'll take it. That's 3/4 so far today.
Ice cream cone with a little pony on it, a little non-metal guy. He's kind of cute. So
Surface find?
yeah. Well, I got a pull tab signal here, so I'm like, okay, well, see what I got. And
I think you got some jewelry.
nope.
Nope.
Smashed lots of eraser heads.
Yeah.
Lots of those. Yeah, that little guy was kind of cute.
Cool.
On to the next.
Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm fully extended down on my knees underneath this this playground, and I'm getting a dime signal. Maybe could be a penny, but it's right about there. So I'm gonna have to crawl in on my stomach and use the pinpointer and see if I can't find this. So let's give it a go here. Oh man, I'm too old for this. Oh. Okay. Can you guys see what I see? Let's see. Oh, there's what I found. Looks like a washer. Oh no, it's a button. This is a 4-hole button. Looks like a washer from this side. You flip it over. It's a metal button. So, cool. We'll take that one. Now if I can get back out. Whew. Okay. Who says this isn't good exercise, right? Okay, I'm out here right next to the school. believe this is where the students line up before the bell rings in the morning, just to go to school. So anywhere people are standing around is usually a good place to search. Got a couple signals in here, so I might have a few coins, or maybe I've just got one that's getting my hopes up. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's not a coin. This is a roofing screw. I know this because I used to sell them. So this is a washer with a rubber grommet on the bottom. That may have been what was giving us our signal. Let's test it again. Yeah, I'm not seeing that signal anymore, so that must have been it. Just a shield penny. 2014 it looks like. The signal was really jumpy, but sometimes on the surface they can be like that. I think I've got a quarter here, quite near the surface. Maybe right here in this little bare patch. There's the edge of it right there. Finally didn't scratch this one, but it looks like another States quarter. Virginia. Nice. Okay, I've moved over to the bottom of a hill that I think is used for sledding during the winter. Sometimes you can find jewelry and things like that either come off when people crash or when people pull their gloves off, things like that. So I have found a quarter and a dime over here so far, and now I'm filming the penny signals. So that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see what we got. Right in here somewhere. These mosquitoes are vicious. Might have to go put on something to protect me. Oh, there's our coin right there. Sorry if that mosquito's blocking the view of the camera. Yeah, he's intent on feasting on me. Pretty mangled, but I can tell it's a memorial penny. So I'll save that one cleaned up when we get home, maybe. Yeah, this one comes up as a 22. Yeah, it was right in here. There it is. It's a little bit deeper. Whoa, I'm not sure what that is, but it does not want to get cut. That's weird. Might be a rock. Let me see if I can just dig one side of this. It's a pretty shallow plug here. Something curious. Let's see what we have. It looks like a piece of a sprinkler, maybe. I think this is part of a rainbird sprinkler. The angle looks about right. Definitely a pipe fitting. Take that. This one sounds like a dime. Came up as 25 on the VDI. Pretty near the surface as well. Could be a penny though. You can see a clump of weeds that was pushed up against it, so I definitely got close. There's our dime, I think. Yep. That's what we were looking for. 2014. Okay guys, I might have a good signal here. It's coming up as 3536 on the VDI. It's nice and clear in the headphones. It appears to be pretty small. So this is it's a little bit higher and a little bit more constant than where I'd normally find like a Matchbox car or something like that. So let's see. It is deeper. Okay, I'm going to dig a bigger plug here in case it is good. Could also still be one of those sprinkler fittings that tend to sound much better than they are. Not sure if that's what we were digging in the first place or if this is a secondary signal. It's just off the corner here. Let's see. It is a little bit bigger than I like as far as where the pinpointer will react to it. I'm doing some sideways excavating here. And that's a big object. Unfortunately. Let me see if I can swing the Equinox one more time and confirm that that's a separate object. That's pretty good sized. Well, I take it back. This appears to be a pretty good sized object now. When I first found it, just I guess the direction I was swinging didn't really reveal how big of a footprint it had.
I didn't get that.
Siri didn't understand what I just said either. So, it's going to take some digging to get this one out. I'm not sure if I want to do that here on a school property, but let me see if I can show you how big it looks now as I change directions on it a little bit. So the signal starts right here and ends right there. If I turn 90 degrees on it now, start, end. So it's narrower this way. Man, but it just sounds so good. 35, 37, 35, 37. Turn, 36, 35, 36. I did get a -4 there, just briefly. So I think that's big iron. We'll go for this one instead. Getting a 14, but it's hard to pinpoint. That might be because of the other signal next to it, but I think it's a coin. I think this one might be a nickel. How it feels. Oh, it's a pull tab. Just grazed it, so I felt that slide. Thought it was smooth, but it's nice. Got to do better than that. Let's find a better target. It's a dime, but it's a little bit down there. I'm gonna dig a plug on this one. No, this is a penny. Memorial penny. Does look old though. 1970. Okay, I did get a quarter signal here. And I've got it here right at the bottom of the plug. $1972. Just Washington. Looks pretty worn too. And it was a jumpy signal, so there may be something else in here. Thinking this one might be a dime. I did have it jumping down into the 27 range. What's this? Maybe not, maybe. That's just a plastic cap. Yeah. It's just garbage. We'll take that with us too. Let's see. Let's take the plug back just a tiny bit further. Can't see that, guys. Sorry. Hunched over. There's something. Oh, that's a piece of metal. That's like a bobby pin. That is a 31, if I've ever heard one. Nice sound too. But it's deep. Look at that. Where did it go? Thought for sure I'd be able to pinpoint it, and it's just not there. This might be one of those great signals that just turns into a pipe or rubbish or a piece of a sprinkler underneath. It is just one number higher than I normally see. Okay. This might be a bad one after all, but we're going to go ahead and dig a plug on it. Okay, so it looks like a small target right now. Oh, there it is. Bummer. We have a piece of a sprinkler. This is, I believe, a cap to one of the sprinkler valves where you had to install the sprinkler itself to get it to spray. So they keep this cap over the top to keep the pipe clean. That's why it rang up so beautifully. 906. Not quite as good as 925, but just a piece of iron. I probably should have rung it over on the iron, but maybe this is brass. I'm not sure why it wasn't. It didn't faults like I'd expect a big piece of iron to. Okay, you've got a jumpy signal that's sort of in the dime, almost a quarter range. Because it's near the surface, that probably means it's a penny. Man, it's in some really crusty soil here. Let's see. That was a quarter for sure. Saw it pop its head out there for a minute. And it's an Illinois state quarter. Got a 38 right here, so I'm pretty sure I've got a sprinkler piece again. That's all I've been finding. That's a big target. Let's see what it is. Yep. I'm not even sure what this is. It's definitely just thrown out here. The trash might have some words on here. Rainbird. It's definitely part of a sprinkler then. But wow. That's an ugly piece of metal. Might have to roll it down to Zool 32 down there and see what he thinks. Okay guys, Recover Addict here with Zool 32. He invited me out to a park this afternoon. It's a beautiful day, a little bit warm. It's going to get a lot hotter though, so I shouldn't complain. Just a quick hunt in the playground here and did pretty well. Do you want to show what you found first?
Sure. We got 5 quarters here. These two looked, I think that one was from in the playground over there. This one was on the surface. I think one of these was like a 77, so it's pretty nice. Down here, nice little horse on, and it looks like an ice cream cone. Home Depot just got that little one of those reward things from doing a project for the kids. That's trash. But this almost looks like gold. Nice little back pin, maybe to some kind of a hat pin or something. And I got 3 buttons there and quite a few clad pennies. I think a couple of them are coppers also. So not too bad. No nickels this time.
No nickels. That's awesome. I did one better on the quarters. I got 6 quarters. I think the oldest one that's there on top, the 1982. 3 dimes, 1 nickel. What is that? 6 pennies. My oldest find was the 1952
nice
Canadian penny.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I did get here. I got 1 junk ring. This is a little It's got some little bling stones in it. CZ.
Earring's nice.
The earring does look nice. It looks on the side. There's nothing marked on it.
It looks
And
silver though.
It looks maybe silver plated.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Very nice.
well, and one 4-hole button.
Yeah.
All in all, not bad. Great hunt.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Okay. See you guys later.